miss by MP. Gafford against Giannis. Lopez, a screen on Gafford. Here's Giannis. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a screen on Davis. Giannis inside. Davis is there. Connaughton finds Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats him.
MP looking around. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. From outside, off the mark. Jackson dishes to Lillard. Misses from close range. And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Pat Connaughton comes in for Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Thompson. Dinwiddie's checked in for Exum. And MP subbed in for Chris Paul. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Dallas making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Lillard looking around. And the Bucks miss again. Mavericks trail by 11. MP right side. Gafford passes to MP. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
MP made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Lillard outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. He's looking for Lillard and finds him.
You rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The three from MP. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Jackson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it from three-point range. Lillard's got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oil.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Mavericks.
First thing I look at,
And that's all for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Daniel Gafford. MP out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Davis, and it's Marshall. In at the 3, the small forward. MP inside. Guarded by Jackson. Gafford kicks to Irving. To the inside. Here's MP. In the corner, it's Gafford. There's the triple. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Davis.
Feeling it from 3D deep, way downtown. AD didn't know you had it like that, big fella.
Lopez passes to Lillard, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Up and in on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Irving against Lillard. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
Clock at 4. Second chance shot. And it's Lillard missing. Mavericks trail by 8. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you. Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
The 3 from MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And it's Connaughton missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's MP. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bucks leading by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. And Lillard kicks to Connaughton. Shoots the three. And it's Lillard missing.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
From another city, a separate zip code. Whoa, MP. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Don't usually see him shooting the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three.
So what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Clark. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Trent in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Mavericks trailing. MP left side to tie it up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Outside Jackson, beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Bucks. Porter looking it over. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
MP dishes to Thompson. Outside Irving. And here's MP for 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Giannis against Davis. Giannis drives in. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP inside. Defended by Trent. MP no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition tape foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Jackson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. The Mavericks also with a sub. Marshall's checked in. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Trent. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
The 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 2.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He knows every possession is critical now. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, MP taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for MP.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Irving against Lillard. And he makes good on the layup. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Custom crafted for moments just like this. Damian Lillard.
MP kicks to Gafford. A 3 from MP. Good. Another from 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. Here's Lillard, and Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Lillard misses. Dallas leading by 4. For the 3. MP again from G. MP's got 45 points.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation. This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
3-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
MP with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Lopez with the steal.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Halt the run. The shot, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And they recover it. And Davis gets it to go.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Giannis passes to Jackson. Sinks the 3-pointer. And that's an intentional foul.
Milwaukee foul. Jackson. Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jackson. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 8. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
You earned that one.
Let's go! Woo! I run this.
More.
MP? Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Like money in the bank. Get your head into the game.
Oh, that looks good. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Come on, what are you...
Your confidence is gone now.
About game time, bring the pain time.
Game time. Let's get it, MP. These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. We've got Edey, Jaren Jackson out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Pippen in at the point. Offensive rebound, Edey. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Bane against MP. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Well, with award season just around the corner, MP looks like the favorite to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he came out and proved that he belonged in this league. This kid has got maturity beyond his years and is certainly deserving of the honor. I think he's a lock for it at this point.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing it.
Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Jackson for three. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr.? Another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA.
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of the championship team with the Spurs. Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
MP's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Pass to Stevens. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Pippen and Gafford with the block. From 17, Davis, the pass to Gafford.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Edey. First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, MP. And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most made threes in a season. Here's Bane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bane's got his second bucket of the night.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low. Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He finished with 47 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
That's in there. Davis with the assist. MP's got 16 points. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Down low. Here's Pippen. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want...
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Lively. Jackson can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 8. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 21.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it down from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Williams up top, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Kelly Olynyk, Desmond Bane.
5 ticks left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range. No good there. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Dallas on top, leading by 8. And quarter number 2 will... new group out there. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Olynyk. Jackson comes in for Portis. Stevens is checked in for Prince. And it's Pippen in for Kennard. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's MP. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And MP with a basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Give him 23.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Stevens.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bane with it. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Looking to end the run, and the bucket is good. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Well, from that 13, 15-foot range, Jackson is automatic. You can't give him no.
And here's MP from outside. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pippen, pass to Jackson. Here's Stevens. Outside Bane for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bane's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, Bane had 1 goal that trip. Come right back at them with the 3 of his own.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Here's Pippen, covered by MP. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the night. 50 seconds left in the first half. MP scanning the floor. He shoots it. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Edey. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pippen. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. MP's got 33 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pippen, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Memphis shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. Here's MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good. MP. Here's Jackson. And through 1/2, it hasn't even been close. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back with you shortly.
36. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You know, for Dallas.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Just about ready for the 2nd half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for Memphis. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Pippen in at the point guard. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal. The team that plays the hardest is going to win.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bane's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Pass to Gafford. Now here's MP. Misses the layup. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 18. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Marshall. third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. The three from Bane. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Smooth and fast release from Bane that time.
MP with it. He's got 38. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pippen, no good. The Mavericks lead by 15. Here's MP. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Paul's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Kennard's checked in. Free throw good, MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Pass to Edey. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's a screen. Here's Pippen. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Exum passes to MP. From the elbow. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Pippen. He's got 9. Pass to Bane. Kennard outside. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Exum. Here's Pippen. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Pippen's got 12 points in the game.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Thompson, he's checked in for MP. The Mavericks lead by... Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Derek Lively is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's MP in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Puts it up from the high post. Bane, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often. But right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Bane serving the D. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Portis. Outside Bane. The 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And, yep, it's good. MP's got 48.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Portis. Over Lively. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Prince. Portis has got his first basket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Kennard against MP. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Fader on the way. Lively grabs a miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
MP, the pass to Lively. To the paint. Here's MP, and here's Gafford. Pass to Irving. Up top, Lively. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Thompson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
And so it's Memphis with it. And here's Kennard. Pass to Prince. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
MP against Kennard. Left side Bane. Back to Kennard. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Kennard passes to Olynyk. Nice D from Gafford. And Dallas with possession. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Back to MP. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Now here's Kennard. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
like Money in the Bank.
Let's go!
Today.
Shot!
Come on, MP.
Ready. We're waiting your team. How'd I miss that?